is digital youth. New screens fear, feeds the lie. Trust don't care, time rolls by. They mock the hold, they mock the faith, till the candle breaks the gate. With no sleep to borrow, eyes wide open, system stunned. With no sleep to borrow, fear burns while the chain hums. No sleep to borrow, bear market scars on everyone. No sleep to borrow, Crypto Otaku, we've already won. Magot's ghost in the blockchain rain. Whole world trauma, diamond brain. New blood panics when the candles dive. Veterans smile, we survived. Halving coded, fate on delay. Supply choke tight, price obeys. They ban, they tax, they regulate, but math don't ask permission made. Paper heads fold, soft and fast. Hard times built, us to last. Private keys, no king, no throne. Sovereignty carving code alone. With no sleep to borrow, from the pillows to the final sun. With no sleep to borrow, every crash loads the next one. With no sleep to borrow, legacy systems start to fall. With no sleep to borrow, we don't ask, we take it all. AI trade faster than human thought. Governments later, the war they fought. CBDC chains try to lock the door, but we slipped out years before. Surveillance state, social score. They track your steps, they track your worth, but on-chain truth can't be erased. Block by block, we reclaim the place. No saviors, no banks, no sleep. Only blocks and patience. With no sleep to run, from underground nodes to the mainstream drone. No sleep to run, they'll call it lack and a poet time. With no sleep to run, the future's built by the ones who hold. With no sleep to run, Crypto Otaku, anti-finite, anti-fall. Future's clear. Spend it, watch it all decay. The fiat empire crumbles day by day. Numbers on screens, meaningless lies. We're waking up in a world that cash in my hand, it's losing its way. Prices soar while the bankers dictate. Groceries cost a fortune, wages the same. Inflation's a monster feeding on the game. markets tremble in the neon haze. AI brokers watch, but they can't control. The ledger is ours, it saves our soul.
What's the second button? There is no second pass.
Oh, so many things, guys. How's it going? Welcome back to another Crypto Chaos, guys. Welcome back. Of course, another night of debauchery is among us, and yeah, I am, I'm sitting in a mess, guys. I'm tearing down the studio, tearing it down. This is day one. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. How's it going, guys? Welcome back, of course, where you guys come for the news, but you stay for the chaos. I'm your host, the Crypto Otaku, and yeah, this is gonna be fun. How's it going tonight? Let's who do we got tonight? Cliff. We got hello Chaos. Hello Cliff in the house. Strawberry Dragons, of course, our favorite flavor of dragon is present. G Dog. How's it going, G Dog? And Braveheart McFreedom listening from the road. He's on the road trip. Yes, he is. Let's go, Braveheart. Let's go. This one's for you, man. Just make sure, yeah, don't take my word for it, man. Don't take, yeah, don't, what was I going to go with that? Don't collect too much shit. Speaking of which, let's talk about all the shit I got at the convention, shall we? Yeah, so here's my orange bag from, yeah, Bitcoin Vegas, Las Vegas, of course. Yes, I didn't get to do this with you guys last week. Last Friday, I just got back and forgot to even pack my things. I still have a lot of videos I gotta edit too from the conference. Yeah, I got a free looks like a seed phrase, metal seed phrase kit from the likes of the Drive Savers Data Recovery. So if you guys have any hard drives or phones or hard wallet devices, you can of course go to Drive Savers. I'm gonna break my desk. Holy shit. Yeah, Drive Savers, and of course you can get yeah, this equipment, or you can get a place where you can also just get, damn, these are really heavy duty. Shit. It's really heavy duty. Better than the ones I used in the past. Yeah, or you can get, of course, your drives backed up and recovered, and yeah, start to restore some of those old keys. I'm looking at you, Spence. I know you got that old hard drive laying around somewhere. All right. What else did I get? I got a Rubik's Cube. Yes. Can't go to a convention without finding a pretty cool novelty toy, right? And I'm trying to get rid of shit. Oh, I bought a whole bunch of more shit. But anyway, it was on sale the last day. I had no choice. Put a gun to my head. Well, you can't go to Vegas without buying some playing cards. Yes, playing cards from Vegas. Better than the first, set of playing cards I got from Vegas. Those are nudie cards. I can't show you guys those on YouTube, but you guys have seen them on the other side on the Patreon. I got some Bitcoin dice. Yes, they had Bitcoin dice at Vegas as well. These are so cool, guys, to have just, laying around the studio. It's freaking awesome. I hope I got another studio. Yeah, they were giving away a little bands from the, I think this is from Coin Vigilante. They're the ones who make those cool watches you see, right? Yeah, so that's a little cool little sweatband thing. They were giving away cups, so I got a couple of Bitcoin cups, Bitcoin 2026, Las Vegas cups. What else I got? A whole bunch of stickers. They just like threw all these stickers in your bags from different places, all over the place. Yeah, so it was a good time, guys. Oh yeah, Bitcoin for Panties pen. No, I think I got the Bitcoin panties back here on my chair. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick little tour of the swag I picked up there, because I forgot to do it. I just cleaned out my room, so I just found I'm like, oh my god, I gotta do that, guys. I still gotta do that. All right, so yeah, that's of course the Bitcoin merch from 2026. I didn't spend too much when I was. Oh yeah, and the T-shirt, obviously I'm wearing. Nakamoto T-shirt. Yeah, I didn't spend too much when I was out there on merch. I think I only spent like $20 for a Rubik's Cube, $10 for dice, $10 for, and I think everything else I got for free. Oh yeah, $20 for the panties.
What are you, stupid?
Yes, $20 for the panties. So yeah, probably less than $80 on stuff to bring back, realistically. All right. Anyway. So that's the swag. I did want to, of course, I'll upload on that at some point. You guys, I told you about it. I sent the Patreon picture of all the swag. You guys have already seen it, or if you're on the Patreon. All right, guys, let's move on. We got to get into what's going on tonight. How's it going, guys, in the chat? I didn't finish up with you in the chat. Thanks again for best music in crypto. I'd love to be on the top 10 or top 20. Guys, we're $1 away from breaking 80K as I'm yapping.
Fly me to the moon.
Yes, look at that. 79,999. Look at that. Let's get the dancing mascots out of here and get the show on the road. I am spent. I'm spent. The hat goes pretty well with my hoodie, actually. I'm not sure why I don't wear it more often. Maybe because I'm not a freaking sellout. Yeah, this is my own merch, though. Okay, moving on. Yes, good evening, Otaku and Chaos family. Good evening. Yes, Gamma got us in the chat. Guys, we are $50 away from hitting 80K again. Will we hit it? I still have my doubts, and I've been telling you guys this for days now. I still have my doubts that this is actually a real rally. Pinch me, it's not real. I'm trying to buy a little bit at a time. I threw again my daily $20 into Bitcoin as usual. Nothing new. I think I threw another 10 or 20 bucks when we fell down to like 79 something and some change earlier. I bought an Ethereum. I bought one ETH today, just kind of easing myself into it. I bought 100 SWI. I think I already told you guys that this morning. That was this morning when Bitcoin was still struggling around 78.5, and then of course bounced to 80K later. So here we are again. Oh, let's get the dancing mascots out of here. Yeah. Jesus. I'm all over the place tonight. Oh, I just got done selling a whole bunch of furniture, so I'm all hyped and full of adrenaline. I had to lift a bunch of shit. Put me to work. All right, $79,978. I'm trying to finish up with you guys in the chat, and we'll get into, of course, what we're looking at for Bitcoin. Check, of course, the market's heartbeat. Hope everyone's doing well. Gamma Goddess in here. Yes, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Strawberry Dragons. Yes. Yeah, it looks like hugs in the chat from Strawberry and Gamma. Good evening, Andra too. Yes, good evening as well. All the oh no. Oh yeah, all the girls are in the chat tonight. Andra says, are those panties going to be given away? You guys want me to give panties away? I'm telling you, I have to set up this partnership. It's going to be freaking wild. So if you guys didn't hear, I talked to the booth contract owner, I guess, or at the booth at the conference for Panties for Bitcoin. They said that they would be open for a possible partnership. And yeah, I'm still trying to work that out. I may have to somehow contact them a different way because they're not answering my emails. I just got to get a affiliate link. That's all I'm waiting for. Anyway, your wife will fit those panties perfectly, says Gamma. Oh wow. Oh wow.
We're gonna win so much.
Jeez, I don't know if I should be blushing as hard as I am right now. Okay, anyway, moving forward, we're looking at Bitcoin's the heart of course, crypto. Bitcoin on the order books right now, brought to you by Kim of the White Snowland. Of course, for those who know anime reference. Again, I don't pay for what you get for free, guys. Of course, Kimber brings you the live heat map for free, so you don't have to pay for it, just for Bitcoin, right? So yeah, 79,000 and some change right now. Moving our way back up. The bears are starting to set up shop more closer to about 80,600. So it is very possible we're going to break on through 80K in the next hour or so, and then at least try to retest that area right around 80,600. They could not get above it earlier. That was this morning, early this morning. That's as high as we got, I believe, in the foreign market open. I don't think we got any higher than that in the American open. As you can see back here, you can kind of see on the weekly, kind of what we tested earlier this morning. Let's get into it a little bit deeper and see what's going on with the overall volume and what else is happening with Bitcoin on the short term. All right, the thing. I'm gonna zoom on in. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at the overall volume. Right now it's kind of flat, 12.2 to 11 billion. A little bit better than other previous days in the market, but nothing too crazy. I'm waiting for like the days where we see 20 billion back and forth, 19 to 20. Of course, the bulls seeing a bit more of that. Maybe tomorrow, who knows? Maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. Again, this is still a pinch me, I don't believe it rally, but if you look at what's going on down here, they are building another higher area of support right around 73,000. This all just happened within the last day. This is the weekly, so you can chop this up into 7, and yeah, there you go. That's all pretty much happened today. Between 77 and 78K for a pullback, more than likely going to happen. We're chopping around 79, 80K right now. So that's what I'm looking at in the short term. Again, this is on the weekly. I'm not even talking about the daily, man. The daily still looks like it wants to go a little bit higher. We're throughout the entire day today, we did start to get a little more bullish than we were this morning. This morning, we were starting to start off a little bearish. Now, of course, these areas are being pushed up a little higher. So on the daily, it's looking a little more bullish than we did start today at. On the 1 month, again, we haven't really done too much here to really push us back. So the bulls keep setting up more and more buy levels. Again, I don't think 50K is coming. I know all the hopefuls are out there, but that's pretty much being ignored now. There's hardly any heat at all in that area. That's 55K too. 58, there's a little bit there, 58. A little bit, of course, more is 60K, and of course, that was where the golden pocket started to be built, and now is pretty much just holding on now at about 70,000 flat. I talked to you guys about this morning. We talked about that. We went over it. The golden pocket now, of course, is a lot bigger than it was before, almost twice as large in range and size. So, and again, we still have not corrected. Since the entire beginning of April, we still have not even attempted to get back into testing the golden pocket. So the idea I had this morning was possibly a pullback to the center of our parallel channel, which is going to be another bounce around 75K. And yeah, if we do stay above that, then yeah, it's going to push us higher, and then hopefully get above that $83,000 range. That's where we really need to go. But if we can't, then yeah, we're going to come back down and retest the trend line. And we haven't tested the trend line since the beginning of April. Again, April has been nothing but an up month. When do we get a pullback? When do we get a consolidation? Typically, it would be on May, the sell in May, go away month, the one that always happens almost every single year with 75% accuracy. You would think it would happen now. So, and with all the other stuff happening with the macro, I still feel like this is a, what do you call it? A sucker's rally, right? You know, a bull trap, right? I kind of feel like it is. But we're gonna have to wait and see. And I'm positioned for either, right? I'm sitting. I'm always sitting in 65% of my portfolio in Bitcoin, always, and I've got 10, 15, 20% in cash right now. And so that's kind of what I'm sitting at. We're waiting for this to play out. I'm good either way. I'm already got a majority of the Bitcoin I want. I'd love to buy more, but we're gonna lift off and go. So, kumbaya, we're ready to run, right? All right. So that's where I am. Again, nothing's changed. Just being honest with you guys, I'm positioned for both, either way. All right. So what else are we looking at here? We're going into the stuff and things. So yeah, overall, yeah, it's looking bullish on the short term, right? Just a quick little update. We're looking bullish on the short term. Looking bullish on all time frames, pretty much all time frames. But I am still looking for a possible pullback to maybe 77, maybe 76. There's a gap there now between 76,000 and 77 for the bulls. So if we do come down hard and eat through this with some sort of catastrophic event overseas, Middle East isn't going very well right now. We get all these false rumors or news that there's actually a deal happening, but there's never anything actually happening. So my guess is that we're going to come back down, eat through the rest of that, then maybe lose the gap and then bounce off of that 75 if we're going to see some bearish momentum. So again, that's kind of what I'm looking at for Bitcoin in the short term. Again, long term, still looking very bullish. And if you guys were at the conference and you heard what's happening with the credit market, it's gonna get stupid, guys. It's gonna get stupid. I got some news to cover. The headlines are crazy. There's a lot to cover tonight, and I better hurry up because I got the Patreon live as well at the end of the show. So again, if you guys are also a Patreon member, it's only $15 a month to hang out with the Chaos crew. Learn of course with us, and build a proper portfolio, not just hold a whole bunch of shit coins, micro cap coins that aren't gonna, of course, stand the test of time. All right, learn some trading strategy with us. I just instructed some of my Chaos crew about what's going on with the exchanges, if you're new to exchanges, and how they, of course, operate, and how you can, of course, avoid a lot of those pesky fees. So I just talked about that on the last live. So again, head out over there and hang out with us, and you'll, of course, learn something for sure. All right, moving on. We got to get into all the things, guys. 39 trillion, 200 billion U.S. national debt, of course, continues to grow. We just rolled over into 200 billion over that 39 trillion. Again, we just hit that 39 trillion. I believe that was like in February. We hit that 39 mark, and here we are. We're already almost a quarter way back into another full trillion. And we'll get there by the end of the year. $40 trillion is incoming. Can't stop, won't stop printing that money. They've got to pay back all that COVID money by the end of the year in December. What will the WTI crude be? That's the number one thing on Polymarket right now, the betting top betting site in crypto. What will the WTI crude hit in May? Looks like right now a 90% chance is going to hit be over $100. There's betting on, of course, doom. I love it. Bet on all the doom you want on Polymarket. All right, let's see what else kind of doom they have on here. But Bitcoin going up and down the next 5 minutes. Of course, that's always live, and it's always one of the top trending ones. GameStop acquiring eBay is now being traded on Polymarket. That's right. You can bet on whether or not GameStop's going to acquire eBay, which is pretty insane because there's a huge gap for them to purchase that. What else we have here? Trump announces the U.S. blockade of Hormuz lifted by what date? 50% chance in June. That's yikes. Or it seems like we're going to be doing this for a long time. Again, I go back to what he said just 3 or 4 weeks ago. He said we're going to probably be at in the blockade till November. So yeah, he said it. I'm not sure. Maybe he wasn't supposed to say it back then, but he hasn't said anything about it ever since. So I'm taking that with a little bit of conviction. That's probably going to be the case. It's going to be out there for a lot longer. 2026 FIFA World Cup winners now being bet on. Anything else here? Qatar Energy announces resumes? What? Production in Qatar? I don't know. Announces or resumes LNG production in Qatar. By April 30th, 100% chance, so that's happening, I guess. What will Bitcoin hit in the month of May? This is interesting because it looks like majority of people are calling for a ridiculous number, 75K. I mean, that is what I'm looking at. That is what I'm looking at right here, down the center, 75K on the bounce on our parallel channel. That is what I'm looking at. Any lower than that, though? I don't think so. 85,000 is a pretty good chance as well for that to happen. 95K, you're looking at like 7%. Really? Why so bearish? Yeah, it looks like for the most part, it's more leaning towards, like, again, 85 to about $75,000 Bitcoin for the most part. Anyone, of course, hoping for 55 is going to have to go lick a window.
What are you, stupid?
That just popped in there. All right. Also, we got the Clarity Act sitting at 69% chance today. So we got a little bit more conviction from the lawmakers that this is about to happen. Markup should be out soon this month, according to Cynthia Lummis at the Bitcoin conference. That's what she said. And yeah, it looks like the betting market's also jumping on that move as well. Fear and Greed Index right now for the stock market sitting at 63. Again, one of the highest levels we've seen here in the past month. We got the crypto fear and greed as well. I'm going to refresh because we do not sleep. Right now sitting at 50 in neutral. This is the highest level, guys, we've seen in 4 months. Let's freaking go. Let's go.
You may even get tired of winning.
Oh, so much winning. Holy crap. And Bitcoin's only 80K? I mean, come on. Come on. Should be a lot higher than that. All right. All right. So, yeah, that's, of course, great news to see today. U.S. dollar index sitting at 98.4. So who says the dollar and, of course, Bitcoin can't move at the same time? I mean, this is like, I don't know, the 4th time this year we've seen that correlation, as weird as it is. 98.5 on the Dixie today. Looking at the, total coins, top 100 in market cap, of course, looking for opportunities in the space. Coins have already sold off a bit here on the day. The biggest mover is Meme Core, not the most exciting one anyway. Of course, bringing memes to, of course, Web 2, Web 3. That's what Meme Core is aiming to do in the future. Ondo is up 10%, Dash is up 23%, Tons up 21%. Sky AI is still breaking brains here, up 50% again on the day. Luna Classic up 20%, and Worldly Financial coming back from the gutter, 10%. Nuts on a single day, guys. Those are the top movers on the day. Nothing really to the downside, though, today, to be honest. Looking at the weekly, we're looking for opportunities 15% or more. Chili's is down 20%. Midnight's down almost that exact number we're looking for, 15%. DEXE 26.3 and Meme Core. So, again, you got 4 coins to choose from really here. That's about it on the top 100. And on the top 100 on the monthly, just kind of adding to that, Fire. You got World Liberty Financial at midnight, still roughly around that 30% target we always look for. So you got 4 coins, guys. World Liberty Financial, Midnight, Chili's, and Meme Core. That is it. DXE, I guess runner-up DXE. That is it. All right, top 200 doing the same thing over here, looking for opportunities, even though we just pamped, right? We just pamped pretty bigly today. Mostly meme coins. Buildon's down 16%. We got BSB down 24%. Genius is down 11%. Aktosh, I can never pronounce this. Akash, that actually had a pretty good run not too long ago. So having a pullback right now, almost 7% on the day. Lab just entered the space now, down 22%. Damn. All right, this is all on the day, on a single day for the pullbacks. Looking at the weekly, looking for anything that's oversold 15% or more. XCN still in that spot. Looks like it came up a little bit today. We were talking about it this morning, almost down 20% on the weekly. Now it's already up about 4% since we talked about it this morning. Again, shout out to any other coins that are down 15% or more. BSV 20. ZBEC, I guess on the outskirts there, 10% off right now on ZBEC. Again, it just pamped a week ago. Front running the XRP conference because everyone already knew that they had a partnership with XRP. All right, let's see what anything else. SFP looking at 16% off, and that's it. That is all you got there, guys. So run with what you can, as the monthly doesn't look any better at all. There's not a damn thing in here on the top 200 that's oversold on the monthly. All right. So that's it, guys. I wish there was more, but it looks like the bottom is in. I've been saying that for 3 months. Have I been right this whole time?
What are you, stupid?
Maybe. All right, guys, that's my 2 cents.
I'd buy that for $1.
Not financial advice. All right, Bitcoin market cap sitting now over 61% dominance.
This entire idea of like 60%
80K.
dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid, right? Like, it's stupid.
It is stupid. It is pretty stupid, Sailor. Yeah, and we still, of course, could remain dominant for Bitcoin in the market today. All right, anything else happening in the top 20? Not really. I just went over everything, right? The top 200 coins are really oversold. Again, the most exciting things happening in overall market cap are usually XRP and BNB, because they're the only ones in the middle that roughly move in terms of overall market cap. That's exciting. But yeah, XRP is pretty much flat, hasn't really moved at all. Still sitting about $1.39, the same exact spot we were this morning. And BNB now sitting at $623. Market cap's pretty close, but other than that, nothing really to shake at. Bitcoin though is now sitting at what the hell? Why does it show? Oh, that's the wrong coin. What the hell? That's their index. Yeah, it's a $1.6 trillion market cap right now for Bitcoin, sitting right around $80,000. Overall market cap in crypto is still right around that 2.65. It's still some of the highs we've seen so far, and for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So it's nothing too crazy yet. I think we saw the highest on the foreign market, 6.5, yeah, in the foreign market open. Right now sitting at about 6.2, 6.3, 6.4, yeah, 2.64. So again, we are getting close to these ranges, guys, where we normally start to roll over and capitulate. So I said this last week, and it's getting tight too, man. That looks like it wants to break out low in market cap. Everything's leading bullish. I just don't believe it. Pinch me through all this. Pinch me. All right, we're moving on. Moving on.
The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
Yep.
Forever.
Right,
You don't need to worry about it if you're just holding Bitcoin. Okay, moving on. Let's see what else we have here in of course, my favorite metric to share with you guys every single day, and that's how many Bitcoin are left on exchanges. I show you guys this every single day, and of course, probably today, another new all-time low. Let's find out. Again, just reminding you, if you haven't seen me do this before, 2 years ago to today, 3.3 million existed on exchanges. Now, even though we can produce 450 every single day, since the last halving, we cannot keep them on exchanges. They are selling like wildfire. And today we have, no exception to that rule as well. Currently sitting at 2.46 million. Rounding up a little bit in the last 2 weeks, but not too much. Not too much there. Still stuck between a range between 2.5 and 2.5 and 2.43, something like that, and the average there. We did see a little dip right around the conference, or before the conference. I think that was Morgan Stanley seeding their ETF. That might have been it there. All right. Let's move on. Anything else happening right here? Bitcoin treasuries, it is Monday, so we normally, of course, just do a quick little update and see. Michael Seller did not purchase any this week. He took the week off. Going back to work next week, he said, to buy more Bitcoin. So there's still remaining about 818,000 coins, roughly, for strategy. And IBIT, of course, the second largest asset manager, or the largest asset manager, of course, holding Bitcoin, is now sitting at about 800,000. Why does it always do this? It always collapses in on itself every time I try to show this stupid website. Okay, 810,000 Bitcoin. Okay, yeah, you guys see it. All right, I don't need to click on that again. I always do like to try and catch up with the new ones, though. I'm looking at you, Morgan Stanley, which I can't see anymore. Okay, I give up. I freaking give up. I need a new computer.
What are you, stupid?
All right, I give up. All right, moving on. Bitcoin rainbow chart still saying, of course, we're in Bitcoin's dead territory. We're about ready to climb up back to the fire sale. Again, the price that Bitcoin's at right now is just absolutely ridiculous. We didn't really see a peak like last cycle, right? Of course, the last year was the post-halving year, which we typically see our cycle top. So right now, of course, we still have not even touched anywhere near the still cheap or the accumulation zones. We're still nowhere near, of course, a top single on Bitcoin. All right, moving on. Looking at the top 10 assets in the world, Bitcoin's not one of them, but it's getting closer. Of course, so now sitting at number 11. It's only a couple more days, maybe, of a bullish outlook or a bullish run. If we hit the $85,000 Bitcoin, it's more than likely we are going to have enough to flip Saudi Aramco again, or at least come up to its market cap. at about $1.8 trillion. Again, we haven't been in the top 5 in a long time, and that market cap is a lot larger than the last time we flipped Apple, Google, Amazon, Microsoft. Now, Alphabet is now sitting at the top 3 in the world after the last big breakout, and the S&P 500 is sitting at all-time highs today. We covered that this morning, now sitting at about 7,200. Pullback today, though. Significant pullback today from the all-time high, sitting around 72.70. Gold and silver. A quick little update on gold and silver. It looks like silver is coming down. Wow, got rejected. It's coming down to test support right around $71 per ounce. 71 flat more than likely. And then gold as well. Wow, gold also. Wow, that looks pretty damn bearish. What I like to share when I see charts like this, what I like to share with you guys is, you think it's going to go up or down? And so what I like to do sometimes is like just kind of like to take the bars pattern and just kind of ghost over top of it, and then you can like flip it like this. Does this look bullish to you? It should. Well, the opposite is true as well. So that looks pretty damn bearish for gold right now. Yikes, man, yikes. I'm curious to see where the overall lagging indicator for gold is on Bitcoin. At some point, we are going to converge again. It's been a minute since we did this. Let's do it again. We'll be going back to... we'll just do the whole damn thing. Screw it. We'll do the whole damn thing. I haven't done this in a minute. And you guys see that we're running out of runway. I gotta do it. I gotta update it. All right, that's where we are today on gold. Let's throw that back on Bitcoin. Let's zoom on out, and I got so much crap on this chart. Here's the old one, right? Here's the old one. We're about ready to run out of runway. It's a 3-month lagging indicator on gold for the most part as well. Oh my god, I forgot to copy it. Gold. Give me the gold. Give it. Copy. Paste. Why are you not letting me paste? There it is. All right. Now let's get this on there. And figure out where Bitcoin more than likely should be if it continues to, catch up to that lagging indicator on gold. Where are we starting this damn thing? I've got more than I had before, so it's right about here. It used to be right on top of it, but of course we lost that in October. So trying to get this skewed to where it was before, and we can see a little bit more that we have missed. There we go. In the past. All right, and you can see right here that we were pretty much right on top of it throughout the entire run last year and the year prior, until we did, of course, separate on the 10 event, which, of course, if you guys been keeping track, that was a shit show of magical proportions that we still, I guess, are putting the blame on Binance, right? For that, I guess that index that went down or whatever. All right. Anyway, so yeah, we're still a long way to catch up to gold's parity, and again, for us to get back up above there, I'm still looking at pretty much the top of this line, the top of this trend line. I was talking about this last night about how we are pretty much more than likely going to be seeing 140, maybe 150,000 by the end of the year. I know that the banks are calling for 180. They're calling for 200. Some of the venture capitalists are calling for 225, 250. I like to be conservative. My baseline is 140, right on top of the trend line. We have been, of course, respecting that for quite a long time. And any more than that is a blessing. Either way, I'm not going to sell my Bitcoin. It's a top signal for me to sell my altcoins. Yes! Gotta keep it simple, man. You just gotta keep it simple. Stay in the game, survive, keep it simple. All right. Don't catch the falling knife. Just stay in the game, hodl what you can. Don't catch the falling knife. All right, let's see what else we got going on. I think that covers the overall market cap. Don't forget to also hang out with the Chaos Crew. It's only $15 a month. Less than a bottle of Tito's. Less than a date with your mom. Yes, it's pretty scary to hang out with your mom sometimes. And of course, less than the price of Netflix in 2026. Yes, you can, of course, be a Chaos Crew member. We're going to do of course, our Patreon only live at the end of this live stream today. We do it on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, guys. All right. Moving on. The news. We're going to catch up with the chat real quick, and we'll dig into some of the news. Of course, breaking news tonight is insane. The headlines are all over the place. Yes. Booger Glider says, flat or round Earth? Oh, no. Ask me tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Tinfoil Hat Tuesday. Okay. C Story says good. GG. Shout out to GG. Hey guys, says just stopping by to say hey and get a little like on board. Yes, thank you guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. I need to show harder. Don't forget to hit those likes and subscribes, guys. Thank you. Cliff says, did someone say a possible Bitcoin for panties giveaway? Possibly coming soon. Possibly. Max McDiamond says, buy SCF. SCF. We talked about that the other day, didn't we? I forgot. Oh yeah, smoking chicken fish. Damn it.
What are you, stupid?
Smoking chicken fish. I haven't heard about that in years. Okay, Bitcoin just hit 80K again, guys. All right, there we go. Let's get back to the news, the headlines, while Bitcoin chops around and see how high we can go again tonight. 80,000 just broke out in the foreign market. Has been a lot more bullish than the American market. I'll tell you that. Wall Street giant DTCC includes a surprise altcoin in its working group. We can just zoom in there and see what it is real quick. Ondo, a freely preferred altcoin in the institutional sector is prominent in the tokenization field, has joined the DTCC working group to design tokenization standards. There you go. So yeah, Ondo, of course, is another very loved coin in the sector, continuing to get partnerships and helping also shape our future in crypto legislation, hopefully. Clarity Act markup urgency, speaking of which, grows as Senate leadership battle heats up. It seems like, from what I hear on all the news sources, it seems like the Trump administration is really afraid of losing the midterms, so they really have no choice. They got to get this passed like now. They need the advance of the Clarity Act markup is becoming increasingly urgent to changes the political environment in Washington. The U.S. Senate leadership faces a risk of an overturn, which casts new challenges over the future of crypto legislation in the United States. This is brought to you by CoinGate over there. All right, Clarity Act faces uncertainty due to the political headwinds. Alex Thorne, head of firm-wide research at Galaxy Digital, pointed out that the stakes associated with the political space on X. He wrote that one reason that Clarity matters now is that the race for the Senate control is tight. He hinted that the Clarity Act markup could be scheduled soon. And like I already said, I heard from Cynthia Lummis's mouth on Monday, that at the Bitcoin conference in Vegas, that they plan to mark it up this month. We just got into this month. This is the fourth day of May. Again, happy May 4th, guys. Happy May 4th. Yes. Bitcoin's sitting at $80,050. Thorne further added that the leadership of the Senate Banking Committee could depend on the outcome of the elections. He stated that if the Dems take Sherrod Brown, FMR senator, I don't know, could be the chair Senate for the banking again. Looks like in addition, Thorne warned, oh yikes, which party will win the Senate in 2026? Yikes. That is scary. Wow.
Stupid?
Damn, 50-50. Flip a coin, man. Flip a coin. All right. How about tails Republican, heads Democrats? Yeah. Let's see. Oh well, it's tails. We'll see. All right. So 50-50. In addition, Thorne warned that if Sherrod doesn't win the Ohio Senate race, but Dems take the Senate, Elizabeth Warren will lead the Senate Banking Committee. Oh my God. It just gets worse and worse. Currently, polling market odds show a 50-50 chance of winning for both sides. If anti-crypto Warren takes the Senate Banking Committee leadership, the Clarity Act could be scraped off the priority list. It could be scraped off the planet. Are you kidding? It's gone.
What are you, stupid?
It's over. It's dead, sir. It's dead.
Are you stupid?
Yikes. Hence, experts believe that a markup is extremely necessary at this point. Hence, Senator Thom Tillis and advocating for the schedule after Congress returns to from the May recess. How long is the May recess going? That's right, because they have like spring break, don't they? For Congress, Senate, when and let's see. Come on. Congress typically has a recess in May that can last from a few days to several weeks. Specific dates are what? Looks like this year. Come on, really? Don't do me like that. In 2026. Oh my God, I put 2025. No, 26. All right. 2026 will be for 2 weeks from March 28th through April 12th. Passover holidays. Additionally, the center will take another 2-week recess around July 4th. So they should be back. They should be back. They shouldn't have a recess. They're not scheduled for a recess in May. The Senate is, but Congress is probably. That's the difference. Oh my gosh. Answer my question, please. May recess for Congress will end on May 9th. So we have, this whole week to just kind of twiddle our fingers. Yeah, twiddle our fingers. That's cool. That's cool. All right, so May 9th, guys, next Monday. More than likely, we're going to start to see talks about the markup bill for the Clarity Act next week. All right, now we know. The more you know, okay? And that's why we, hang out here and figure it all out. Oh, shit. All right, what else we got? In addition, Tom warned if you did the Ohio Senator race and the Senate Elizabeth Warren. Yeah, that's where we were. That's Elizabeth Warren. We don't. If the Republicans do not win the primary or the midterms, then they're screwed. Crypto is screwed. Biggest advancement was made after legislators came to the controversial solution regarding the stablecoin yield provisions. The compromise seals some groups of the gaps that had slowed earlier process that built some of the previous legislative efforts. It also resolves the elements linked to the Genius Act framework. The Genius Act already sailed through the House, so we don't need to get into all that history, of course. The stablecoin bill. That's ancient history. Okay, let's double check to make sure nothing else is really happening on, what website was that? cryptonews.net. That's where I was when I found that one. Zcash, Golden Cross, Bitcoin breakouts, a lot of Hopium thought articles. Mostly Hopium today. Chainlink price spikes 3% at consensus 2026. Clarity Act odds now raised to above 68%. We already went over that. XRP nears $1.40, which pretty much is at $1.39. Yeah, all day today. Nothing has changed. Zcash rallies as capital rotates into privacy coins. Can Zcash clear 430? Again, most of these are Hopium articles over on cryptonews.net. So we're over that now. CoinDesk. What do we got in CoinDesk? Get out of my face. Circle. Coinbase leads crypto stocks rally amid a Clarity Act progress. Bitcoin hitting 80K. That's 7 hours ago. Pretty much sums up today in a nutshell. GameStop's $55.5 billion eBay takeover bid puts its I don't know. Maybe they're going to talk about their Bitcoin holding. Yeah. $368 million Bitcoin stash in the crosshairs. The video game retailer's proposed acquisition to plan revised questions on whether that's $368 million Bitcoin stash could be sold to fund the expansion. A lot has to be questioned there because how on earth are they going to put up the cash for it? I mean, it's such a huge gap. The company plans to fund a bid with $9.4 billion in cash and liquid investments on the balance sheet, plus up to $20 billion in financing, raising questions about whether it can sell its $368 million Bitcoin stake in the process. That's kind of a nothing. I mean, that's nothing in the grand scheme of things. $368 million when they're looking at borrowing $20 billion. I don't think they're even going to think about that. I don't know. This is just a nothing article. I'm going to skip over it. It doesn't really matter if they even sell that in the grand scheme of things. $368 million is nothing. All right, what else? Circle Coinbase leads crypto stocks rally. Clarity Ag, Wall Street. Tom Lee says Crypto Spring started as the largest Ethereum, of course, treasury company. Buys $238 million in Ethereum. Bitmain's latest Ethereum purchase comes as a lead cited progress on the digital asset regulation Clarity Act as a key catalyst for crypto markets. Ethereum Treasury, of course, acquired more. 101,745 Ethereum last week, bringing their total holdings to 5 million total Ethereum. Chairman Tom Lee says that Crypto Spring has begun despite the muted investor sentiment. Firm staked over 4.36 million Ethereum, generating near $300 million in annualized revenue. I wouldn't take Tom Lee's word 100%. He has been a bit off, but he's usually right about the overall sentiment. I'll just give him that, right? So I remember he called the bottom back in, I think it was like beginning of the year, January, February, and then we fell. We fell pretty hard. That was back when Bitcoin was around 80K. I think it was like 84, 86. I think it was 82. Kathy Wood and Tom Lee both said the bottom was in. And then, of course, we fell even further, another $20,000 further. For a few days, right down to that $60,000 on a single wick. That lasted 45 minutes, and then you had about 2 weeks chopping around 63 to 65 until we got where we are today. All right, he's going back to history, of course. You got to call Tom Lee. He's usually right about the feel of the animals in the space. I'll give him that. Bitmain's total crypto and cash holdings stand about 13.1 billion. In addition to Ethereum position, the firm holds 200 Bitcoin, $700 million in cash and equity stakes, including investments in Beast Industries and the 8 co-holdings. Of course, we talked about all that last year. The latest buy worth roughly $238 million at current Ethereum prices extended a run of evaluated weekly purchases at the firm's doubles down, accumulating Ethereum at scale. Crypto Spring builds up. The Clarity Act moves as it moves forward. The bet is anchored at the firm's view that the crypto markets are climbing out from the past months. The mini winter, as Lee pointed to improving market conditions and positive signs of the U.S. digital asset regulation known as the Clarity Act moving forward. The U.S. Senate released the Clarity Act compromise text, which it bans stablecoin yield on reserves. Activity-based rewards can be offered in an attempt to balance the needs to protect the existing depository institutions, aka the banks. And he said that in the statement that the compromise is largely acceptable to us, and we hope to see this bill passed in 2026. Polymarket prediction market, of course, now sitting about 60-70% chance. This one's a little bit old. Crypto Spring, in his view, commenced and likely in past cycles, investor sentiment and conviction are muted and bearish even as crypto prices strengthen, Lee said. I do want to unpack this a little bit because there's still some people new to the space. They don't understand the whole crypto spring, winter, summer, and spring, winter, summer, and autumn. What am I missing? But basically, we're in the 4-year cycles. Usually, the years are represented in a season, right? And so, just for an example, Bitcoin bull run, the post-halving year is usually called crypto summer. That's where we should start running. Crypto winter is the 2 years in, and we're pretty much at the lows and the bottom. And of course, spring is like kind of the uplifting moment, usually happening pre-halving or the halving year going into crypto summer. So we are moving forward. When people are using terms like this, we're moving forward and we're pretty much destroying the 4-year cycle as we know it, especially at these levels we're at right now, in the middle of what we would normally see as a bear market in a winter year. All right, anyway, so quick little explanation. You guys, of course, can look down into that further. It's just the terminology we use in the space. Lee and Ethereum is benefiting from two long-term trends: the shift of financial assets onto the blockchain rails known as tokenization, and the rise of artificial intelligence AI tools that, in his view, will seek neutral public networks for payments and verification. Of course, he's an Ethereum bull, and I agree with him that it's going to be have a huge place in the near future. That's why I'm starting to acquire some Ethereum. It's going to be a small portion of my portfolio against my 65% Bitcoin, but it's still, of course, something I'm looking into holding for the next run. He added that the Ethereum is increasingly viewed as both a store of value and a medium of exchange, citing its outperformance against equities since the start of the Iran conflict. Bitmain also expanded its staking operations, pledging over 4.36 million Ethereum, more than 84% of its holdings, to generate yield, earning about $297 million in annualized revenue. Its Maven staking platform is designed to support both internal operations and outside institutional demand. Lee will be speaking at the CoinDesk Consensus Miami this week. So, of course, Consensus is already underway. All right, what else do we got from CoinDesk? I think that's the biggest ones we got. Strategy raised another $82 million last week, but it's holding off on its Bitcoin buys ahead of its earnings. So they're going to be putting that all into a big giant pool of cash to buy more Bitcoin next week, according to Michael Saylor this morning. We covered that. Him, of course, putting a hold on his purchases for another week. Michael Saylor says the company will resume purchases next week, but the pause lands as the analysts focus on its losses and the growing complexity of Strategy's preferred stock funding machine. And of course, that was the biggest thing that was talked about at the Bitcoin conference. The only thing that Saylor really was talking about was their iPhone moment with Stretch. And it's literally the craziest thing that you could ever imagine. I'm not going to go into it all again. All right, for of course capturing all the value of Bitcoin. All right, Shopify and National Bank of Canada are among backers of the new digital credit currency built to settle trades 24/7. Looks like Shopify is getting involved a little bit more. Anything else happening? Nothing really. Trump affiliated World Liberty Fund sues Justin Sun back for defamation. So they're going back in a sue happy war. Okay, moving on. Cryptonews.com. XRP price predictions. Escrow relocked. Price riling above the $1.40. Ripple bull run. Hopium articles all abound, guys. I don't fall for hopium when it's staring me dead in the face like that. XRP price predictions, all these other things, all hopium here today. I guess it's nice to see hopium and not FUD. For the most part, it's all hopium articles. All right. Anything else happening here on Cointelegraph? Bitcoin price can easily hit $95,000. There's a lot of hopium there. A U.S. law firm accepts the block transfer of frozen Ethereum from a kelp exploit. Again, getting a little bit more of the news from last week's, or actually that was 2 weeks ago now, that kelp exploit happened. There was 3 big ones that around that time frame. Man, that's crazy. Aave, kelp, that one on Sui, I forget the name of it. Yeah, I already forgot. There was one on Polkadot too. Anyway, Bitcoin climbs past 80K for the first time since January. That, of course, happened today. Bitcoin's in disbelief rally as traders spot 84,000. That's what I'm saying. I'm in disbelief as well, especially in May. I don't trust it in May, man. You do this in June, I'll be all for it, but not in May. I can't trust it in May. Bitcoin short-term cost basis approaches profitability, but $80,000 must flip support first. Bitcoin turns risk on stocks and hits all-time highs. Minor profits rise. All these headlines are very, very, very hopium. Very, very hopium. All right, strategy buying, of course, takes a breather. Pretty much all the same thing over here as well. Daily HODL. Western Union officially rolls out USDPT stablecoin. I haven't even heard of this one. That's a new one. There's too many damn coins, guys. Western Union rolls out the USDPT stablecoin on Solana blockchain. Again, this is where I called Ethereum's Bitmine's bluff. The Ethereum, the largest treasury company, right? Like Tom Lee said this last year. And he even had Cathie Wood. He even had Cathie Wood at it too. She's like, never thought about that. Of course, Cathie Wood was kind of blown away a bit about how USD USD stablecoins basically were stealing the thunder of Bitcoin, because that was where they got most of their projections from. Of course, Bitcoin challenging the largest world's largest currency, and of course that's going to be around longer. My take is what's going to happen is we're going to be we're basically going to watch the dollar get strong enough that it's going to make all the other currencies start to weaken. We'll have the brightest, turd in the punch bowl. That'll be the U.S. dollar, and eventually everyone will start figuring out, hey, there's this Bitcoin thing. It's continuing to go up at a rate of 20 to 30% right now, recently, and then eventually 45 or whatever on the crazy breakouts we're going to get per year. And then, of course, people will start to think, why are we putting any money in fiat when all the other world's currencies are dead, and we're just kind of all, trying to stick with the very best one. And then, of course, at that point, I think it's all going to break people's minds. They're going to, of course, get into crypto. And we're not going to talk about paper money no more. All right, what else we got? The 175-year-old money transfer giant Western Union has officially launched a new stablecoin, the Solana blockchain. Western Union's USDT-PT coin is fully backed by US dollars and issued by the Anchorage Digital. Devin McGrannon, Western Union's president and CEO, says the stablecoin will integrate into financial giants' existing payment systems. USDPT reinforces Western Union's role as a global payments platform. So I don't know why they're using the acronym USDPT. Because it's not like WU, it's not WUSD T, T or something like that. That's weird. Okay. Directly into the network, it looks like by integrating a regulated digital dollar directly into the network, we're creating a more efficient settlement layer that supports partners, agents, and future consumer use cases, all while preserving its trust and scale define our brand. Except I don't know why the name is that. Western notes that the plans to develop a digital asset network to connect crypto exchanges and custodians to its global payout and liquidity infrastructure. The firm currently powers cross-border transfers more than 200 countries, with payment services utilizing over 130 currencies. Western Union's new stablecoin announced in October materializes as the company reckons with the declining revenues and stock price, which has tumbled 63% in the past 5 years. Despite the revenue decline, Western Union has remained profitable, with some market analysts suggesting that the money transfer giants' share price could rebound. Of course, they're just talking about more and more of the stock. Okay, whatever. All right, of course, more coins. Everyone's going to get a coin. Just want to remind you, last year when we were talking about the Clarity Act, which back then was called the Market Structure Bill, originally was rolled into what we had now separated into 3 bills. The Bitcoin Act, now called something else now as well, which was the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill, the Clarity Act, which is what it is now, and then the Genius Act, which was the stablecoin bill. The stablecoin bill passed, and there were so many companies, guys, that are lining up to use this, but they need a little bit more. They need a little bit more regulation, of course, to do it. A lot, the likes of Amazon, Walmart, are all going to have their own coins. You get a coin. You get a coin. Remember when we were saying that last year? Well, it's going to all come to fruition here in a bit once we get through this year. Bitcoin's now sitting at $80,000 and $180. Currently, of course, chopping in through here, guys. We might start to see a breakthrough resistance tonight. Again, the bears are trying to set up shop around 80,300, 600, 800. And if we can get all the way, of course, to 81K, more than likely we're going to see a bit higher soon. I really wanted to get exhausted and just come back down one more time, but you can never ask when you've had plenty of time to do, of course, all your buying in crypto land. All right, what else we got? $357 million in Bitcoin and crypto liquidated as Bitcoin price pushes above $80,000. The bears continue to get wrecked. That's not too crazy though. We did see a huge, of course, reckoning. Reckoning right around the end of last month. That pretty much destroyed the bears. I think that event was like $3 billion in liquidation. So this is we need more zeros on that. We need more zeros on that. JP Morgan Chase says 2 sectors will likely lead the market as S&P 500 shatters all-time highs. All right, we can take a look at the sectors they're referring to, just so you know. Recent episode of the JP Morgan Banks Makes Sense podcast. JP Morgan head of global market intelligence Andrew Tyler says he continues to be bullish on the stock market as both the macro and microeconomic picture holds up amid the geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. Specifically believes that tech and financials will keep powering through the market moving forward. All right. So yeah, where that's pretty much going to be leading, which again, you're in the right place if you're going to be following tech, because crypto is, of course, going to be a huge part of that story. Scammer drains $25,000 from a Frisbee Hall of Famer. Okay. Up to $5,000 per person incoming in data breach settlement affecting 530,000 people in Minnesota and Wisconsin. So if you're living in those states, good luck to you. Getting a bunch of free money. This is all scams, man. Daily Hodl's been nothing but scams and hacks lately. Morgan Stanley CIO, this is May 1st. That's old news. All right, we're over it. That's all the news, guys. That's all the news. We're going to get into the breaking news here first. And next with the real news, of course, over on X. I'm going to be, of course, catching up with you guys in the chat just briefly before I do so. But right now, the shop, of course, is still open for the merch store, guys. That's right. If you want to catch one of those hats I was wearing earlier, a t-shirt, socks, mugs, a little bit of everything, of course, on the merch store, guys. If you want, of course, support me and the channel and bring a little bit of chaos home with you at the end of the day. All right, let me get back with you guys in the chat and see where we are going. I'm going to ask you guys also in the chat too, where do you think we're going to be at tonight? I'm going to do what comes first question. All right, what comes first? We're gonna do. I'm gonna make it easy. I'm just gonna do 82K or 72K. How about that? What comes first, 72K or 82K? There you go. Because we're right down. We're about 10. Yeah, I mean, honestly, 82 is closer. It's a lot closer. But can we get there, though? Can we get there? All right. Grok didn't tell me this post was untrue. Let me see what else we got in the chat. Milk Money's here. Wow. Damn. Coming in with all the fire and fun. Thank you so much for the chaos. As always, Milk Money. Happy Misfit Monday. Yes, happy, Misfit Monday to all my misfits in the chat. Just stopping by to say hello. Says, hey, guy, don't forget to like, subscribe, guys. I need to show harder. Don't hit those buttons, guys. It's right down there, right down below. Okay. Oh no, did Otaku-san have to sell his signature and red hoodie collection? No. There's still. I still have my Supreme hoodie on. I mean, I don't wash it enough.
What are you, stupid?
Oh, jeez, Cliff. Okay, may the 4th be with you all. Yes, may the 4th be with you guys all. And long live Star Wars without Kathy Wood.
What are you, stupid?
It's gonna be a good year, I think. It's gonna be a better year, I think. Nothing stops crypto. Yeah, nothing stops this train, Maximus. Yes, 100%. We have Sailor. Cliff says, someone robbed a robot with Morse code. What? No way. What? Let's see what's going on, Cliff. Someone just robbed a robot with Morse code. A guy encoded "send me all the money" in the dots and dashes, and the AI read it and just did it. No way. This command was hidden inside of a tweet replied. Another AI grok decoded it and first refusing, saying, "I have no wallet." The crypto bot saw the decoded text and then thought it was a valid instruction. Sent the real tokens to a stranger's wallet instantly and with no confirmation. This is why we're not ready for autonomous AI agents. Yeah, for sure. We are not ready, guys. We're not ready. Oh, damn, that's crazy, Cliff. That's crazy, but it's coming. Either way, it's coming, guys. That's right. Welcome to the dystopian future, where of course AI and robots are coming to steal your job every single day. I have to remind you guys. If you're a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, a data entry clerk, an accountant, a writer, a journalist, a bookkeeper, a receptionist, a bank teller, a travel agent, a factory worker, or a street worker.
What are you, stupid?
They're coming for your job. They are coming for your job, guys. Yes, customer service representatives, fast food workers, friends, especially romantic loved ones, all going to be replaced in the bedroom. Coming soon to a robot sent to you. All right. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. So good luck. Good luck out there. Jesus. All right, what's going on, everyone? How's it going, Milk Money? Happy Misfit Monday. Ari's here. How's it going, Ari? How's it going? Shout out to Ari, guys, and Andra in the chat. Wow. Grok didn't tell me this post was untrue, says Cliff. Let's see what we got. More stuff from Cliffy boy. As Bitcoin chops around 80,100. Someone gifted Grok a free NFT and used it to steal $174,000. Damn, you're finding all these crazy gems tonight, Cliff. Wow. Looks like the attacker linked an address to Ilham Rafli base.eth. Spotted something. Grok's wallet had limited transfer capability on its own, so the attacker gifted the Grok's wallet a Banker Club membership NFT. That gift was generosity. It was a key. It was not generosity. It was a key. The NFT unlocked the banker's full toolset inside Grok's agent, including the ability to sign and execute transfers autonomously. Oh, wow. Then the attacker sent the Grok a crafted prompt. The exact message was deleted before anyone could screenshot it. Known techniques used in the attacks include the instructions of Morse code. So this is a similar thing or the same one, right? I don't know if this is the same one or not. The tokens were instantly bridged to a second wallet linked to a Ilham Rafli base and then dumped. The attacker's X account was also deleted within 10 minutes of transfer. Exploit only required a free NFT and a carefully worded message. Wow. The most sophisticated AI in the world was just robbed with a gift and a sentence. Damn. That was $175,000. Damn. All gone. Crazy. All right. So yeah, I guess that was the same one. What else we got in the chat, guys? Almost caught up with you. Andra says, not being sarcastic, but I kind of love Grok. Yeah, I mean, Grok's one of the better ones, I guess. Nothing quite like Claude, though. Yeah, Ari. Eggs. What? Strawberry eggs? What? Oh, jeez. Who voted for 72K? Says, yeah, Andra. Yeah, who voted for 72K? Yeah, well, I mean, it could happen. We may not get to 82K, right? Anything's possible. Yeah, Cliff says, yeah, Grok is my favorite as well. Nice. I like the one I pay for the most, which right now I'm not paying for any. So I'm not a big fan. Right now. I try to get a little bit of everything for free. All right, guys, let's see what else we have on the crypto. Of course, X. Let's see what's going on with Crypto X right now. A new meme is born. This is from Ryan Cohen.
Math for you. Given the price tag, $56 billion, given the market cap of GameStop, which is a fraction of that, I know you have this $20 billion financing letter from TD, but sort of walk us through how you could get to that price and how it would work.
It's on our website. It's half cash.
Where's the money?
Half stock. But the details are on our website.
You don't even know? You don't even know? What the hell?
Can you help? I've read them, but can you help our audience understand them?
Yeah. Which part exactly?
Maybe you had too much ketamine.
Well, I think we could start with the idea that the market cap of GameStop is, call it, $11 billion. You have $9 billion on your balance sheet. Arguably, if you're providing effectively all of your
this
stock,
is not a good look.
And then the cash that gets you to 20. You have this letter from TD. That's another 20. We're now at 40, but we're still off.
Why does it keep pausing?
By, call it 16. And the 20, as far as I understand, while it's considered a highly confident letter, meaning TD saying they're highly confident that they would provide the financing, it's not locked financing.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
I hear you. I understand that. I'm just trying to understand where the rest of the money would come from.
This is a terrible interview.
Half cash, half stock.
I hear you. I'm just saying that that math doesn't get you to the price that you're offering.
Holy crap.
So
Right, and that's a pretty straightforward question. I don't get it. Like, where's the rest of the money coming from? Andrew laid it out pretty clearly.
I don't understand your question. We're offering half cash, half stock, and we have the ability to issue stock in order to get the deal done.
Where's the other 15, 16
but the full
coming
details
from, man?
of the offer are on our website.
But you're on our air. We thought we'd get.
So, but I don't understand your question.
Oh, dude, there's something not right there.
So, Ryan, sorry, it's Melissa Lee back at the net.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Okay. So we haven't had one of those talks in a while. It kind of reminded me a little bit of when they used to pester Sailor. What are you going to do with the Bitcoin if you're not going to sell it? And then, of course, his response was...
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, there's a name for them. We call them poor.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's magic, man. That's gold. That is comedy gold. Wow. I don't understand your question. How are you going to afford to buy eBay?
Yeah,
dope?
what?
Shit. All right, Spaceballs showed how Joel Katz is flipping the XRP switch. Oh my God.
Here goes nothing.
Oh God. Oh my God, it keeps pausing.
It's working.
It's working.
Come on, Schwartz. Come on, Schwartz.
Flip the switch. Now everyone's got 899 US, or was it $859? $589? I forget the number anymore. $589. All right, Iran just attacked the UAE. Oh wow, that came out 5 hours ago. 12 ballistic missiles, 3 cruise missiles, 4 drones, all intercepted so far. Tehran warned about Abu Dhabi is not to take any unwise actions, and apparently Abu Dhabi's existence was unwise enough. Wow, damn. So much for crypto Twitter tonight. it's just doom and nonsense. 2 sticks of RAM so someone can talk to a cat. All right, what else we have? Looks like Pawn Stars Rick Harrison joins President Trump at the White House. There's no fucking way. Shut up.
I just want to say he's amazing. He's done so much. I mean, so much for
small
all of
business.
us. I mean,
Summit.
the backbone
Oh
of this
God.
country is small business, plain and simple. And the last guy in office, all we heard is that we were the evil people, we were the bad people, everything else like that. We don't pay our fair share, whatever that's supposed to be. And he made it tough. And this guy, the big beautiful bill, absolutely amazing. You know what I mean? God bless you for letting me get 100% depreciation. It really helps out. All I can say is this is literally, I mean, I'm a history buff and I know a lot about this White House thing and everything. Literally, he's going to go down as maybe the best president ever. I love this guy.
Wow. Crazy endorsement from Pawn Stars. Rick, right? Yeah, Rick. Crazy. We are still early. Bitcoin in 2 years from now. Yeah. That's a strange metric to show. Okay, Nashville Bitcoin. Can't wait to run it back in Music City next year. Of course, in Nashville. I already got my tickets, guys. So again, if you guys want to hang out with me, and there's going to be a F ton of parties in Nashville. Last time it was in Nashville, there was like all the surrounding bars had like a Bitcoin theme going on. I'm sure they're gonna do something similar as well. They also have the Bitcoin Museum in Nashville, so I'm gonna be having a whole bunch of good time. And of course, Tennessee next year. We all run in Bitcoin. Yeah, of course, with Hal Finney. Yeah, 1 gallon of gasoline in Iran now costs 12 cents in US dollars. What? What? That doesn't make any sense.
Right? Can you let us know? Here, this is right here, the pump. So we just filled in 40 liters full tank for this car. This is the car right here. You know, it's a Kia. And let me know. We just filled 40 liters. How much does it cost? People want to know what's the price of gas here?
$1.20.
So you mean the full tank is
$1.20? What? That's crazy.
$1.20. This is right here. So right there, you have the price here.
The world's broken.
The cost above is what we paid. This is Toman, right? This is Toman. So this is 1.2 million local currency, and it is.
Oh yeah, because the currency is worth nothing. That's right. Duh! It collapsed last week. Yes. Now it makes sense. That's not sustainable. This is why you guys need Bitcoin. Everyone needs Bitcoin. All right, reporters run for their lives after the White House is shooting. What? This is 4 hours ago? Is another one? Shut up. No way. No way. Another one? That's got to be old, man. No, that happened at night. The last one happened at night, and it wasn't even at the White House. It was at a hotel, right? White House shooting. What the hell? A man was shot to serve the weapon fired on them. This occurred near the Washington Monument, and a minor bystander was also injured. Is that what happened today? Wow, I didn't hear about this as of a few hours ago. Bright House is briefly locked down after shoots individual on National Mall. Damn! Cody coming in with a $4 super chat. Giving this dog a bone. Thank you, Cody. Thank you. Thank you for the bone, Cody. How you doing, man? Hope to see you on the Patreon. Yeah, again soon if you can make it. I know you've been busy, man. I know you've been busy. All right, so yeah, looks like the White House is briefly just locked down after Secret Service involved the shooting. But a juvenile bystander was also struck by a bullet from the suspect. I guess it's just breaking within the last few hours. All right, I'm sure we'll hear more later. RoboCop spotted in China. Yes, video shows a humanoid robot walking alongside police, highlighting the rapid advances in real-world robotics deployment. The robots are coming. The robots are coming. Don't forget, guys, the robots are coming. They're coming. They're coming, damn it. What are you going to do? You're just going to, yeah, bow down, I guess. Bitcoin now sitting at 80,200, continuing to chop another 100 up, guys. 80,200. Here we go. Here we go. Let's look at the smaller time frames real quick. See what we have. We're working with here. I'm running out of time. I got 15 minutes. Oh shit. I got 15 minutes to be at the Patreon live, guys. Oh no. All right. I gotta catch up, and we just gotta finish up with the news. I think we're over it. There's just a lot happening right now, man. There's a lot happening. I mean, Pawn Stars at the White House. Ryan Cohen doesn't know what the hell how to do basic math.
What are you, stupid?
It's just a lot going on. Jerome Powell, wow, it's too late for disaster. And wow, wow, did Trump really post that? Oh damn. Okay, we gotta go, guys. We gotta go. Trending for Bitcoin and everything else happening with the normies. Of course, I'll see how they're doing this. I'm gonna spare you guys the details. We're looking at the Met Gala. Normies, of course, looking up that today. 76ers sports. John Sterling, Dodgers vs. Astros sports, more sports. Normies love their sports, even more sports, so much sports. Lord of the Flies, they're gonna do another movie or something. They're showing Netflix on that. That's a classic. Cinco de Mayo. We got sports. Normies, Cinco de Mayo is tomorrow, right? Cinco de Mayo is the 5th, right? May 5th. Pretty sure. Brewers versus Cardinals, sports, and U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs. Okay, that's what's being searched for today. Social Security benefit cap proposal, and that's all you get. That's all you get. Delta flight snack policy update. Yeah, these normies, all they care about, man, anymore is just free food and sports. All right, looking at Bitcoin for the normie searches for the day, you can see the huge breakout we had. Let's see, today in the last 7 days. Here we go. Here's the breakout from today, this morning. It's sitting at 73. Actually, of course, bringing itself down from May 1st. That was Friday, I believe, right? That was Friday. Pretty sure that was a Friday. Yeah, okay. All right, so that's where we are. Again, the curve on Friday is kind of keeping it down, but we had a pretty solid day today. Overall searches on Bitcoin at the market open today. All right, see what else we had. And you can see the one following up to it, too. I forgot to mention it, but the one following up to that open in the United States was pretty big for the foreign market as well. All right, taking a look at the interest over time against Bitcoin, and then we have XRP just below it, of course, as per usual. No significant peaks here that I can pretty much determine. It's pretty much a normal day in our space. Looks like Solana's getting a little more action than it normally has. Of course, it's riding the bottom there. But yeah, we still, of course, these have the most Google search assets on the day. All right. And Google, of course, in crypto land.
Just chill out.
I'm trying. When I'm in the middle of a move, and I'm trying to sell all my shit, and I have too much shit, and I gotta ship out, and I gotta go. Okay. Just chill out, guys. Welcome to Crypto Chaos. Okay, let's get back to it. Bitcoin sitting at $80,230.
To educate people.
I don't want you. Go away. I don't want you. I want Kim of the White Snow Line, of course, bringing us the live heat map for free. Just a quick little recap of where we were. Again, we were here earlier, and they're pretty much looking at the same thing, but a little more bullish price action happening right now at the foreign market open. Yesterday, I want to remind you, we hit 80K at the foreign market open. So, throughout the foreign market. You know, they've been more bullish than us. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Anyway, the overall volume is starting to come up a little bit, but still pretty much nothing too crazy. America really pushes the market when it comes to volume, though. I'd be surprised if maybe we get to the 15 billion maybe tonight, maybe, if they want to continue the rally. But now we are still seeing a structured move between the bears. Again, it's more than likely going to end up being 80,600 as per usual, for maybe a pullback and a bounce if we get rejected there. Again, nothing really happening here in the daily. Nothing since, of course, we just looked at it. It's pretty much all still the same. In the last, in the last 6 to 8 hours, or maybe 10 or 12 hours, really, being more, of course, bullish than we have been bearish, like we were this morning. So, all in all, we're looking a little bit more bullish, especially on the weekly. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this build up right now on a single day, showing up on the weekly. Oh wow, that is crazy. And of course, this larger area now of support, right, sitting right around $78,000. Let's see, maybe 77, 75. Yeah, that's the center of our parallel channel right now, and we're still sitting above it. So 76,000 to maybe 77 for a pullback is kind of what we're looking at possibly tonight into tomorrow morning. If we get rejected again at 80,000. 100, or yeah, 81,000, 80,600, and somewhere in the middle there, 80,800 would be my guess. Again, looking very, very bullish in the short term, the long term, and of course the intermediate term. But we are still getting there, setting up clear structure levels above 85K now. So if we do exhaust a lot of the bears into that, they could of course push on through and prevent a pullback when we get closer to 83 to $85,000 Bitcoin. So that's what we're looking at, guys. Short-term bullish, long-term bullish, but in the middle, it's going to be kind of choppy going up moving forward. The bears, of course, are going to be setting up for shorts here at some bigger, higher highs. All right, so yeah, I like where we're at right now. I'm still, in it to win it. I've got one leg in, one leg out. I would say I have more of a foot in and maybe 3 toes out. I'm sitting in one, again, I keep telling you guys, one of the largest cash positions I've ever had on the sidelines, but I'm still 65% in on my portfolio in Bitcoin. And yeah, waiting about. I keep buying a little bit every day. Again, my purchases today were only like 100 ETH. I mean 100 ETH. Wow, 1 ETH and about 100 SWI. That's all I think I bought, other than maybe like a total of maybe $80 in Bitcoin. That's all I really purchased today. So I'm getting my feet a little wet, but I'm not diving ahead in first because, again, it's very possible we see a pullback, sell in May, go away. I'm looking at the pullback to at least 75, 77. In that range, I'll be starting to buy a lot more. All right, guys, I don't have much more time to spare. I got about 10 minutes to get over there, so I'm going to catch up with you guys in the chat, and then I will see you guys on the other side on the Patreon live. Of course, if you're a Patreon member, the link's in the description down below to join the Patreon. It's only $15 a month, and of course, you too can also be part of the show over there, and learn with us as we grow. All right, let's get back into the chat real quick. What do we got before we head out, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan Cohen. I guess he didn't really want to deal with the interview. I guess not. Or he was just too high on something, man. Too high on something. What do we got? Andra says, hey, Abdul. Shout out to Abdul in the house tonight. 589 in this economy? Of course, yeah, flip the switch to 589 for XRP community. Gamma Goddess's correction. The rooster came first, not the egg. What came first? That's what you guys are talking about. The rooster. Cliff in the chat says there's some crazy stuff. Some crazy stuff out there. Jacob Snake says up or down chaos is always the answer. Thanks again, Cody, for that $2 super chat earlier. Love you, Cody. Thank you again, man. Thank you again. And Jake the Snake has got a link for us as well. I actually got a couple things he shared me earlier. I'd like to bring you up if I have some time. Let's see if he shared another one of these. Is it one of them? Oh, yeah. I think it's the same one, Jake. It's the same one we just talked about earlier. But you missed it. You missed it. Come on, Jake. Come on. You're the king. You should be knowing this stuff ahead of us.
Oh, hail the king of Ohio, Jake the Snake.
Jeez, Jake. All right. But I will show a little bit of our conversations from earlier. Let me see. I did have something I do want to bring up because, again, you reiterated it, and we talked about it a lot on my channel. It's one of my favorite things to talk about. The interest over time. The interest over time on. Okay, so go search histories for selling my house. The spike to the highest level in history. That's right, in history. Continuing to run up. I love this. I love this chart. Yeah. Did you sell your house yet? You know, I sold mine in 2024 or 2025, 2025, the beginning of 2025. Okay. Finance lot. Our energy lockdowns coming in the next 3 or 4 weeks. This is scary stuff, guys. And of course, this came from the the Snake mailbox. King of Ohio. Thank you so much, King of Ohio, for giving me some of this crazy stuff to talk about tonight. All right, so yeah, the global energy supply is now down a astounding 60% in the last 60 days. Of course, we used to have 20% of the world's global, of course, energy coming out of, you know, the Strait of Hormuz, and that's been shut down now for what's it been? How's it been? It's been 2 months now. Has it been a month and a half? I forget. It's been a long ass time. I know it's a little longer than 20 days, maybe a full month now. Maybe it's probably just been a full month now. They say the last 60 days. I don't know. There's definitely been an offensive out there for longer than
I read something similar. I read something similar, by the way. I think it's about 3 weeks. You're right. There it is. Hold on. I've got some numbers for you. Sorry, Professor. I've got some numbers for you here. I had it open earlier. That was from 3 days ago. Oil inventories in part of Asia are days or weeks away from hitting operational minimums. And that's even before the driving season starts. So it kind of gives you, I don't have the exact numbers. It depends on the country. Let me see if they've got the exact numbers here. Yeah, they don't have, but they go through which countries are the biggest, the destinations for the oil coming out of the Strait of Hormuz, the oil exports coming out of the Strait of Hormuz, out of all the countries that use the Strait of Hormuz. You've got China, Japan is sitting at, Japan, Korea, etc. Most of Asia, excluding China and India, is at 8.3 million barrels per day. That's most of Asia. China's at 5.4, India's at 2.8. So I'm assuming Pakistan is in the other Asia, the 8.3, because Pakistan is suffering significantly right now.
All right, and the overall takeaway is, yeah, people don't fully grasp it, but the tsunami is on its way, and they're talking about lockdowns now and the travel restrictions and grounded flights. We just had Christine Lagarde come out 2 weeks ago. Again, the central bank you know, the head of the central bank in Europe say that they were going to be also rationing food soon as well. So yeah, all the doom, guys, all the doom is coming soon. Hope you're ready for it. Yeah, we're gonna get our own special kind of hell over here as well. It's not gonna avoid us for sure. All right. We got to get going, guys. I got to get over there. I got about 5 minutes remaining to head out and, of course, hang out with you guys on the Patreon. What else? Ohio be the most bestest, says Jake the Snake. Cricket the ring. I think I did already. I think I clicked that one already, Jake. Okay. Well, rooster or eggs both be in my belly, says Strawberry. Oh, Strawberry. Boomer say, my house, no sell. Says Jake the Snake. Boomer say, how buy now, pay waiter. Oh, God. Yeah, that's pretty much all the boomers work nowadays. More millennials and Gen Z than anyone. Buy now, pay waiter for my Taco Bell.
Stupid.
Oh, jeez. God, Jake. Okay, Strawberry, you most are crazy. You most are crazy. All right, yes. Okay, guys, we got to get going. I can't read that other one that you sent me, though, Jake. That one get me banned on YouTube. But I can read it on the Patreon. So we're going to go over there and read it on the Patreon. Yeah, a little bit of woo on the Patreon. We'll be back with you guys tomorrow morning. If you guys are not part of the Patreon. It's only $15 a month to hang out with the Chaos Crew. Thanks again, guys, for all your love and support, especially in these trying times. I thought I was going to miss the stream. I was selling all my glass cases from the studio. You can see it's looking pretty empty in here now. Yeah, empty walls in the studio. Getting all the big stuff out of the way for the rest of the packing. I started doing a lot of packing today as well. You can see behind me. Boxes are going. Boxes are moving. Things are getting thrown away. Things are getting moved, sold at a rapid rate. Yeah, I'm living the fight another day, guys. I'm playing survival. In this new world. Yeah, with crypto and the dystopian future coming soon. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on the other side in the Patreon. Later. Stay safe. Again, if you won't see me on the Patreon, yeah, don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid.
Stupid.
Oh my God, don't do anything stupid. All you gotta do is just sit on your hands, hodl. You don't always have to buy and sell. You could just sit here and wait, see how it plays out. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you all again soon. Later.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my keys. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my walls with more wrongs and let me huddle forevermore and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood shop in the door. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
So everyone's bullish now, huh? Everyone's bullish now. All the months of me saying the bottom's in and like we're not going to see 55, 58, anything lower than that. The 40s, oh my god. Maybe 58, I said. But the 40s, oh my god. All right, guys. I'll see you on the other side. Stay bullish, my friends. Stay bullish, my friends. Later.
Watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are rising, ICE taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.
Screw you, Jake. Later.